What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here, and welcome to episode 7 of For the Love of the Game, the series where I experiment with Queen's Park, the all amateur side from the bottom of the Scottish Football League, and try to promote them all the way up to the First Division. And let me tell you, it's been a rough couple of months for Queen's Park. Taking a look at the league table, you see we are 30 points through 23 matches. The funny thing, though, is that we're tied with three other teams on 30 points. Problem is, we have the worst goal difference out of the four. We are 6 points ahead of East Stirlingshire, 7 points ahead of last place Annan, who is going to be one team that we'll be facing today. The other team is actually the team that is 1 point only ahead of us, and that's Airdrie, as they take that fourth and final playoff position spot. And that's what we're going to be gunning for today, is to try and pick up 6 points from those two teams, because 6 points over the last couple months has been really hard to come by. Taking a look at the schedule, since our last live com of Albion Rovers and Stenhousemuir, our record has been 2-6-1. Yes, we drew 6 matches over a 9-game stretch. Our 2 wins came against Arbroath and Stenhousemuir, Stenhousemuir being the more prestigious of the two, as we defeated them 4-1 on the road. Josh Watt picking himself up a hat trick. Colin Granger, getting the fourth and final goal. Josh Watt making himself a presence, and a very solid presence on this squad. I just hope that by the end of the season he doesn't get picked up by someone else, because I really like to keep him around and have him part of the focus of the squad. He's a great wing player, and as you can see, sometimes he can cut inside and get some of the goals himself. The other win, like I said, it was a 1-0 victory over Arbroath. Jordan Garden getting himself a goal just before halftime in a match that, we just had to take our chances, and Jordan, with a real poacher's chance from inside the box, making the most of our measly 5 shots to Arbroath's 15. So there's your 6 points right there. However, it took us 2 months just to get the other 6. As you can see, draws to Airdrie, East Stirlingshire, Berwick, a 0-0 draw to Clyde, which was the most heartbreaking out of it, as I felt that we could have done a lot more. 3 shots, only one of them on target, is not how we play football at Queen's Park. We play a little more attacking than that. A 1-1 draw to East Fife, and then most recently a 1-1 draw to Albion Rovers. Fortunately, we were picking up points. Like I said, we dropped points in a couple of these matches. It's not like we were losing them. We were very fortunate to come away with only 1 loss, and that was a loss to the bottom of the table Annan earlier in this run, which in and of itself was a bad match for us, as we dropped points essentially. Felt that this match could have ended in either another draw or a win. So bad luck on our part, and most of this you can chalk it up to bad luck, as I felt that I had the better team in some of these cases. Taking a look at the team we have right now, I changed up the formation a bit because, the old formation of let's try and be more defensive just wasn't cutting it in the end. So I decided to use a tactic that I haven't used since my Bay Olympic days, and that's busting out the figure 8 formation. A couple of changes, as you can see here. Buaji and Brian Wharton are going to be released from the squad because I had given them several shots, but they were not playing up to snuff, and as you can see by their average ratings, they just have not been doing good at all. Buaji, a lot worse than Brian Wharton, but I figured that I think it's time to give other players a shot. One of those players being someone from my youth squad, Ross Costello. He's an 18-year-old center back who can also play center mid and defensive mid. He's got great speed and decent defending stats for an 18-year-old, and just want to take a look at his pace to see if I can use him more. I was going to say, it says he's good as a limited defender, but I want to try and use him as a ball player to try and win balls and set up shop through the middle of the park and set up attacks through the middle of the park. So I brought him along, and also I'm bringing up a youth striker by the name of Tyler Hendry. He's 20 years old, decent on the pace, 11 there, 11 agility, 11 acceleration. His finishing and his first touch need a little bit of work, but I feel that he can replace Ross McPherson down the line. He's 7, 8 years younger than Ross McPherson, and like I said, can develop into a better player than him, I'm sure. But yeah, that's what's going down with the squad right now. Ciaran McElroy's mad because he didn't play the first match after coming back from his injury, so that's a real downer. But I feel with all these draws, the squad have been getting a little better mentally because we haven't been losing, but at the same time we're just stagnating. We're not doing that much. So that's why you see a lot of okays and fairly goods, fairly bads. We don't know exactly what the makeup of our team is going to look like down the road, especially with some of the players that are coming up through the youth system. I may be getting rid of some more players in the near future. But let's not deal with that right now. Let's get into our two matches for the day. The first one being Airdrie at Airdrie. They're going to come out with a bog standard 4-4-2, and of course you saw the figure 8 that I'm going to be rolling with. We're going to have McCluskey and net, McNulty and McLean be the two center backs. Our two wingers or wing backs will be Gilmore and Cole. The two men in the middle of the park will be McCall and Horribine. I was deciding if I wanted to throw in Coltrus in there, maybe even throw Costello in a debut match, but now is not the time. So it'll just be McCall and Horribine. Out on the wings, we'll have Josh Watt and Ciaran McElroy, though if need be, I'll put out Graham Forsyth because he has been doing fairly well in the last couple of matches. But then up front, we'll have Jordan Garden and Taylor Hendry will be making his debut, as Ross McPherson is a little jaded and Colin Granger also jaded but has not been performing as well either. So we'll see how this lineup works for us, and hopefully we'll get some points on the day and move up the table. Let's kick off and see what happens. Alright, we kick off. Airdrie in solid red. Oh no, we're in the solid red. Hold up. Hendry coming forward. Actually made a very nice run. Yeah, I wonder why we're in the solid red. I guess this is our away kits when we don't use the hoops. But that was a solid run to start out play. Unfortunately, it was cut out at the very end. Alright, 15 minutes have gone by throughout the standard encouragement. And now 17 minutes have gone by, and Airdrie on the attack in their white shirts and red shorts, and that kick just goes well wide of the post, not bothering the keeper McCluskey at all. 23 minutes gone by, we have an attacking chance, throws it forward to McCall. Down in the box, Garden also down in the box, and we get a penalty. Jordan going down gets us a penalty, and who is going to be taking it for us? I feel like I should know this already. Bernard Cole, yes. Our left back, left wing back, who is our primary penalty taker, left-footed, slotted home. Keeper goes right, Cole shoots left, and it's 1-0 to Queen's Park. Get in, boys, keep it up. I feel like we should have had another or a better attacking chance instead of having somebody go down really easy for a penalty. Here we go. Hendry off the post. Oh, what a wonderful boost to the confidence that would have been if he would have scored on his debut. But now Airdrie hitting us against a run of form. Was he? I thought he was offside. He was not offside, and Airdrie have tied it up after 32 minutes after a very, very quick counter. May be taking a look at that Hendry shot off the post and wonder if that is going to be the difference in the match. If that would have gone in, would that have made any difference? So you guys have been doing well. Keep it up. Just want to just calmly tell him you can improve. I know that you had that one off the post, but you can improve. So here we go, kicking off. Good dispossessed to start. Oh, I'm surprised nothing came of that. And McElroy gets himself a knock. That's not good. I think right now, just to Just because I'm leery, I'm going to bring on Forsyth for him. Just because I don't want slow wingers. Oh, and Airdrie just taking us off of it. Fortunately, that long shot goes well wide. Airdrie now running circles around us, but we're holding him to long shots, which is good. And just tell everyone to push forward. Airdrie have been getting chances. We've been allowing them to get deep into our zone, but we're holding them to shots outside the box, which is a plus. If we can just, turn our own counters into attacking chances, that would be great too. Get the ball deep. Jordan Garden, a long cross, and there it is. Hendry getting his debut goal for the club. Absolutely astounding. Congratulations. That puts us up 2-1 after 76 minutes, and now I need to start making some subs. We're going to bring on Ross Costello for his debut to relieve McNulty since he's getting down there a bit. And Bernard Cole is going to be subbed off for Kyle Turnbull, because we need a little more help back there in the defensive side. So there it is, all three subs with 13 minutes and stoppage time left. Should be holding everyone down now. Yeah, let's tell everyone just to tighten up. Well, first let me go defensive and tell everyone to tighten up. Boom and boom. 4 minutes of stoppage time have almost come and gone. There are 30 seconds left. We do have the ball. If we can just throw it forward. But why did you do that? You should have just kept it going. There you go. Do exactly what you should do. 10 seconds left, and Airdrie move it all the way back to their keeper. They're not going to have enough time. Dispossess. This should be the game right here. There it is. Full time. Queen's Park defeating Airdrie away 2-1. And now we get back to our winning ways. Great job, boys. Congratulations. You all deserve it. And some other wins from teams that were on level points with us. We didn't move up to 4th place like I wanted to, but at least we're on our way up. 6th place after that. And like I said, now we're going to be facing Annan in our next match. So let's take a look at some of the other matches. They just lost to Arbroath, so they're still feeling the pains of losing and being in last place and possibly being relegated. McElroy is out 4 to 5 weeks. This guy's proving to be very injury prone, and I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it's good that we have Forsyth and we have McBride can play on the left too. I think I can move Josh Watt over too, because I do have other players that can play out on the right. But just this guy, I had pegged all my hopes. Oh, Horribine. Horribine can play out on the left too. I pegged all my hopes in this guy because he was a very solid winger, and to see him constantly getting injured doesn't give me much hope on if I should keep him for next season. But we'll just have to wait and see. But hold on for a few seconds, and we'll be right back with the match against Annan. Alright, and we're back for the second match. Queen's Park is going to be at home at Hampton Park versus the last place Annan. And if you take a look at Annan, they're going to be coming at us with a 4-5-1, the old V formation, the 4-V-1. And of course, we're going to stick with our figure 8. It's worked well for us in the past couple of matches, and as you saw in the last one. Not much change, except that Kyle Turnbull is going to be replacing Cole at left winger, or left wing back because of fitness. And Colin Granger is going to be taking over for Tyler Hendry. Yes, I did want to keep Tyler Hendry, but fitness and all that, plus Colin Granger is slightly better, definitely in the attacking and the speed stats. So we'll give him a shot, paired up with Jordan Garden, and see how he does there. And, Ciaran McElroy being out has led us to put Graham Forsyth up out on the left. Horribine's going to stay back in the center mid position. So we're going to go with this formation and hopefully get 3 more points against last place Annan. Alright, and we kick off. We're back in our familiar black and white hoops, and the non are going to be in yellow and black. Looking to try and take control of this match from the early onset. After 10 minutes, we have a throw-in. If we can keep possession, Jordan Garden coming up the left. He's taken off with foresight, whips it into Colin Granger, and there it is. Colin Granger bouncing it off the keeper and into the back of the net. 1-0 to Queen's Park. And let's see if we can keep this good possession game up and score some more goals. Encourage the boys. Gilmore out on the right for a throw-in after 20 minutes. Let's see if we can keep this solid wing play up. Gilmore coming up the right, throws it in. Nothing comes of that. Defensive line needs to hurry back. McNulty, had one man chasing him. Forsyth through the middle to McCall, and nobody's there. Like I said, we need to keep this solid wing play up. Watts, keeps it in play. Still in play. Oh, jeez. Would have been nice for two, but just a lot of pinballing action in front of the goal mouth there. Just thought for sure we would have gotten a second. We dispossessed, but Anand gets it right back. I keep seeing this. I keep not liking it every time I see it. We dispossess, and they get it. Oh, jeez. That was all McCluskey's fault. You're a goalkeeper. Use your hands. He tried to save it away. And Anand have tied it all up. And not 2 minutes later, off the post. Come on, boys, keep it out. Foul by Watt. Team talk, tell him to push forward. Because ever since those opening 10 minutes, we haven't been doing much, so maybe a little kick in the rear will get him to move forward and get some attacking chances. There you go, McCluskey using his hands on a relatively weak long shot. Halftime has come and it's 1-1, nothing really big outside of the 2 goals. Far from pleased because the defense just let that one go through. You have the ability to do better out there. Strikers, especially Jordan Garden, because he can make the difference. Horbine, make the difference. And that's all for now. Second 45, we get the ball to start. Let's crack on and get a goal here. Like I said, we just need to continue using the wing play. Wing play's been solid for us. Forsyth giving us a corner out of that. Whips it in low, but nobody's there on the end for us. We do keep the ball. We get it through, sliding it through the center. Nothing comes of it in the end. Anand now. And after that tackle, and a non-player is down injured, Watts just racing up the right wing, throws it forward and into Colin Granger. That's his brace on the day. And after 2 minutes into this half, he puts Queen's Park up 2-1. And proving exactly why I should have brought him on, and I just saw that Graham Forsyth is now injured, which means Horbine has to come up to the left wing. This isn't good because I really like his pace. And seeing one of my pacey players goes down really hurts. So Forsyth is in the center mid now. I'm not going to put Costello in there, so the only logical choice is Dwayne Coltress will be subbed on. Hopefully he can do the job. Still a lot of time in this half. That's why I'm not happy Forsyth's out this early. But we crack on and we try to continue our winning ways. Encourage the boys at the hour mark, not half hour. .65 minutes gone. Let's see if we can keep possession. McLean trying to work it around the back. Oh, what are you doing? Please miss. I don't know what the defense was doing there. It was a lot of bad. Push forward, boys. Draw against Anon is unacceptable, so we need to do something. We're going to bring on Hendry for Garden. Garden has not been playing very well. And on the defensive side, who made that blunder? Was it McNulty or was it McLean? I can't really tell. Well, we're going to sub out McLean for Ross Costello, and those are going to be our last subs. But here we go, cracking out. Oh, how did you lose possession of that? Anon coming forward. Over the top. Where's our defense? Good clearance. But Anon coming forward again. They have two players knackered. What are you doing, defense? We are losing to last place Anon. In a match that we really shouldn't be dropping points to. 4 minutes of stoppage time. We need something here. And with 30 seconds left, nothing's going to happen. Disappointing performance. After having the lead twice, we had the lead twice, and the defense both times in the second half gave up horrible goals. Forward to Granger. Can we make some... Oh, offside. And that's full time, regrettably, as we lose to Anon 3-2 after leading 2-1. Both goals are all on the defense. McNulty and McLean, because McLean was still out there when that happened. I'm not good enough. Defense. That was all on you. Those last two. So we dropped points and we dropped down in the standings. We're now in 7th place. And we have 9 matches left. So we have 9 matches to try and pick up 3 points, essentially. We're 3 points out of the promotion playoff spot. That's the goal, of course, is to get back into that promotion playoff zone. And in the last 9 matches, actually, is it 9? No, my math's wrong. We have 36 matches in League 2, not 34. So we have 11 matches left in this season to pick up 3 points. So the next episode is going to be, well, basically the end of the season. Will it be a season recap, or will we be having a promotion playoff live comm? I don't know. But we will find out. So stick around, and I hope you stick around for the next episode. But until that time, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comments, suggestions, questions, anything else, please leave it in the comment box below. But as always, this is Gendo, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, and peace out.